time to kick it old school, turn the clocks back, break the rules. When the pixels pop and the world was cool, we're taking it back, that's how we roll and roll. It's time to kick it old school, where the beats are fresh, the tech was gold. From arcades, TV shows that ruled, you know we're kicking it old school. MTV playing our favorite jams, moonwalking with MJ, neon slam, Ghostbusters gear, we're ready to go. Chasing slasher scenes, fears in tow. Back to the future, hop in the DeLorean. Knight Rider cruising, man, there's no ignoring them. Battlestar Galactica, what a ride. Looney Tunes, antics, pure joy inside. Blockbusters ruled, we lined up for days. Video games booted up in their pixelated maze. Movie marathons and popcorn nights, we ruled the screen, living in the lights. It's time to kick it old school, turn the clocks back, break the rules. When the pixels pop and the world was cool, we're taking it back, that's how we roll, we roll. It's time to kick it old school, where the beats are fresh, the tech was gold. From arcades to TV shows that ruled, you know we're kicking it old school. Grab your joystick, the game's about to start. A high score world, now that's an art. We're cruising on hoverboards, living our dream. Old school forever, we're igniting the scene. It's time to kick it old school, turn the clocks back, break the rules. When the pixels pop and the world was cool, we're taking it back, that's how we roll, we roll. It's time to kick it old school, where the beats are fresh, the tech was gold. From arcades to TV shows that ruled, you know we're kicking it old school.
Today's episode is brought to you by PTZ Optics. This ability upgrades. New Wave Toys and their Replicate Amusements products. GG Retrobox. Get 3 to 5 games from your favorite series, consoles, and game genres delivered to your doorstep every month with GG Retrobox, the ultimate retro gaming subscription box for video game enthusiasts. Use code GRS15 at checkout to get 15% off your first box. And
Boom shakalaka! Hey everybody, it's Tim Kitzer here, the voice of some of your favorite video games like NBA Jam and NFL Blitz, and I'm here to talk to you about Old School Gamer Magazine. It's the magazine for retro gaming, and it's exploding. Kaboom! Print issues come out every other month, and if you want to go green, digital options are available. Visit oldschoolgamer.com and subscribe now. That's oldschoolgamer.com. Boom shakalaka! Kaboom!
Hey guys, can they hear me? Can they hear me? Can you guys hear me? This. I haven't forgotten. This is the show with the audio problems. Yay! Oh, they can only hear me. Sir Sega. Oh shit, it's Steven. Is that? I mean, I hope you mean that in a good way. I don't know if I'm back. It's for today. It's for today only. Glenn is mute. He is mute.
Testing.
Don't be an
There
asshole.
we go. There we go. Yeah, it's always again. You guys know when it's audio problems, it's me. When it's not, I'm AI generated. It's not going to be me. So
can they hear you? It's
They,
still
they
muted.
can.
Is
I
it
can
good?
see it's
All good. All right.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's
all
totally
good.
going right
Yay.
now. So, oh my God,
Long
Steven,
time no see, guys.
I haven't seen you on the show in like what? How long now? It's been a while.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It's been a
I
while.
honestly don't remember. So it's been a minute, we'll
It
say.
has.
And I've been golfing, I've been playing video games, all that stuff. It's great. So I want to say hi to I want to say hi to everybody, but there's some regulars that I recall. There's some new people too. I was telling Glenn, I was like, I don't remember that person's name or this person's name. And hello to the old gang and the new gang, So, and I'm not back permanently, but for tonight, it's wife is out of town and the daughter's out of town, and I'm here by myself with the cat. So I was
Guys'
like,
night.
hanging out with the cat.
Guys'
Forget
night. Well, let's go real quick before we get the show started. We always go through and welcome everyone to the show, and it's been like old times, just like the music playing in that little video down on the screen. It was the best of times, Stephen. It was
Yep.
the best of times. But let's go.
You don't
First,
have
we
that
got.
auto-tune thing.
Oh yeah, then you know what? I'm getting too old for it. My
Getting
back
cheap.
right now. I was just telling Stephen, I pulled my back like yesterday at the hospital. We had to transport a bunch of these wows, which are windows on wheels on these big heavy carts, and I was pulling them out of the van. I was turned a little bit, and something went oops and popped. I'm like, oh. So I've been in a lot of.
Also?
Yeah, there was a little bit of a pop, so it was pretty hurting.
Pop's not good.
No, but hopefully, Barnett Margarita Mix and our friends here tonight, which I'm going to go through right now, will help. So let's see what we got here tonight. The BME was the first guy right here, and we go real quick. He did ask a question right at the beginning of the show. His Whitley show, well, I should show the finished product that I had before we get them. Yes, I should definitely have the very first unit, and I'll definitely have like Glenn Baisley and Bill's from Bill's Retro Gaming Show here to do a little review of it. So the answer is yes. But after that, let's see what else we got here tonight. Of course, we have JLS Gaming. Let's go. We are going. And I'll be
JLS, how are you?
I'll be coming down to Florida in a couple of weeks, middle of October. So
you guys better hang out.
Oh yeah, no, we've already got it set up. JLS and me, we're going to be definitely meeting up for sure down there. Goofy Foot is here. Hello, Glenn. Can't think of anything we haven't addressed. That's right. That's why tonight is kind of like just a shoot the shit show because we kind of talked about everything already. I do have the Vectrex Mini over there that we can talk about a little bit. And Steve has some news he wants to talk about some things as well.
That's just a picture, right? You don't have that in your actual possession.
No, but I got 2 real Vectrex. I got the real deal.
Well,
but we'll talk about it.
Thing?
Not yet. I'm going to buy one though. I'm absolutely going to buy one. We got Video Game Vegas here. Stephen M. Cal-El 64, not 1964. John Fritz is here as well. Who else we got here? Hearts Nuts Duh. What's up, people? Probably put you that as well because I put you everything. We have James Hates Everything. Hey. And the Corner-Cade is here as well. We're going to kick it old school. We're going to kick it like an old can down the street, like the old man that I am. Sir Sega is here. Steven Sale is here. Hey, Glenn. Jim the Pacers fan. What's up, everybody? Chris Williams. Of course, Chris Williams happened last week when my Windows machine decided to reboot about 35 minutes in. And the show, once again, went to poop. But Heavy Metal Titans 2, Blood Rage 2026. JJ is here. What's we got? Sean Longhorn is here. Is it Longran? It's Sean. We'll say Sean. Torg is here. What else we got going down the pipeline here? J-Rod, I think I got before. John Fritz, I think I got before. Mitchell B is here. Michael B, the Game Genie, who called me today. He goes, Glenn, you go all out on your thumbnails. Because Glenn, you put way too much effort into your thumbnails.
I smell sarcasm.
Yeah, total sarcasm there. He's like, Glenn, what the hell are you doing with your thumbnails? We have John J here as well. Good to see Stephen here again. Michael P missed you as well, Stephen. Everyone missed you here.
I missed everybody. Like, honest to God, I've been like, you know what? I miss the gang. The regulars. It's like Norm and Cheers.
Norm, Hobby Hands,
same thing.
Video Game Vegas, Meatball Saucy is here as well. I think we pretty much got everyone here. I'm going down real quick. Glenn Baisley, of course, is here. He's been pitching in for you when once in a while when you're not around. for sure. Meatball sauce we got here as well. Upkiss, gotta always have Upkiss here. Upkiss is here. Of course, we have Obsidian Contraption. Happy Friday, peeps. I love that logo he's got. The purple logo. I'm not sure if it's weed or a spider or what, but it's a cool looking logo. I like it. P, B, and J here as well. Yikes! Take care of that back. Yeah, I am. Right now I'm taking the margarita mix, and I'll take some painkillers with it. I'm sure that'll go over well, right?
Courage.
Yeah.
Liquid courage. Cool.
You know what was funny was there were 5 of them there, and I'm like, I want to get them over to the hospital so my guys don't have to do it, right? Because I don't have my guys do anything I won't do myself. So I go and do it, and I freaking old man body kicks in and goes, nah, you're gonna be feeling it later. Who else we got here we missed? We have Free Burner 89. Hey Glenn, what's up? Of course, Jason, there's a super chat. No need to do a super chat, my friend. Jason, a resident little alien who is also our moderator of pretty much every live show on the entire YouTubes. I don't know anyone who doesn't use him. So thank you for the $5 super chat. It'll go to the Vectrex Mini. So we can do a review of that one when that comes out. Green Sammy 87's here. And I think with that, I think we got everyone here tonight. So we're all caught up.
There's probably more people rolling in, too.
There is. I butchered more than I'm sure half the people here. But before we get into everything else tonight, I'm just going to bring this up real quick again, just because I do want people to be fully aware that this will be launching on Kickstarter soon. I think they're about $150 coming out, and they'll have a limited edition white one. And half of me wants to get the white one, so maybe I'll get 2. I get the white one, and they get the traditional black one. Now, what I do know about this so far is it will have wireless controllers, which is kind of neat. It'll have all the original games built in, so not any third-party games or homebrews. But there is on the, if you look at the machine all the way on the left over here, there is a micro SD card slot. And I reached out to them saying, listen, if you guys need help, I'm willing to give you guys a hand. And one of my suggestions to them is that micro SD card slot should be a cartridge that holds the SD card. This way you can click a little cartridge into the side, even if it's magnetically attached. But outside of that, it'll be an OLED screen, and all of the screens, the overlays, will be software. They're not going to be actual little overlays.
Digital overlays.
Right, yeah. Digital overlays. So I'm really looking forward to this guy. I think they're doing a nice job. I even see the little potentiometer in the back on the one all the way on the left there. So it looks like August 20th, 24th. I'm not sure. That's going to be at Gamescom. And they're launching it, so it'll be on Kickstarter at that time frame. So if anyone is interested in this, and no one should not be, Steven, you need to get this yourself. You don't have a Vectrex, right?
I do not own a Vectrex because they're stupid amounts of money.
They are.
Maybe
so
this will be a lot better, but
you got to get one of these. It has HDMI out still.
I'll be honest with you. The only thing that I'm not questioning, but my concern, I guess, is the screen on the original Vectrex is small, and this is going to be smaller. And my glasses, I'm going to have to either get better glasses or something to see.
Well,
I don't know how big this thing actually is.
I think the screen's a 7-inch screen. The original was a 9-inch. A 9-inch CRT. Not too bad. But it does have HDMI out and wireless controllers.
Oh, so you can put it on your TV.
Put it on a TV set and play it wirelessly with a little handheld controller.
That fixes everything for me.
I think so. I think it's going to be, I'm going to be on all as well. I would definitely want to support these guys. It looks really nice. It looks like they did a nice job with the dimensions. So we all know the software emulation is on a Raspberry Pi, and every SPC under the sun can handle Vectrex. The other two things I do want to see a secondary controller. You can buy 2 controllers. I want to buy a second wireless controller. But I want to see a light pen, and I want to see the 3D imager, even if they're non-working. Like we had the Sega.
Just as an accessory.
Right. Remember the Sega? They came out with the Sega Mini, and they had the triple, the Tower of Power. They didn't work.
Yeah.
I still want to be able to buy them and sit them next to the machine, because this was not the first one with a light pen, but it was, I believe, the very first home console with a 3D imager that worked. It was a color wheel.
Did the original unit have the ability to hook up 2 controllers, or was it just single player?
Nope. Okay. If you look at the screen,
I never owned one. I don't know.
If you look at the one in the center with playing Mindstorm there, those 2 black spots over there were 2 Atari style 9-pin controls. So there were 2-player ability. Only the first joystick, though, clicked into the machines as storage. Mm-hmm. But as I hope they do a battery too. If not, it's gonna be a mod I'm going to do because this is a little cool little
Yeah,
device
yeah.
that should be able to charge it and take it with you. In
It
my
should be
opinion,
cool. Should be cool. The minis are, I find the minis in general is hit and miss, right?
right?
Some of them knock it out of the park, and then you've got the PlayStation Mini,
Disaster,
where it was a disaster kind
total
of thing. So
disaster.
it really, these companies that have to play their cards right or learn from past mistakes.
Right
And some
now,
of them listen, some of them don't.
they do, and I've been talking to these guys. Hopefully, I can
Oh, well,
get
that's
a little
good.
bit more of their ear. And Jason, I think that is what's going to be retailing after Kickstarter because they're going to sell these after Kickstarter. I believe the early birds is more like around between 125 and 150. Don't hold me to that yet, but that's I think what it's going to be like. So the early bird special will be much cheaper than that. But even at $200 for something like this with the wireless controllers, I'm still on board because the Vectrex, like the Dreamcast, which deserves its own mini Sega. It's just something that's so cool. You got to have it.
Mm-hmm. I'm concerned with Canadian over here that's scared of tariffs. um, I don't know what's going to happen when this thing crosses the border. I know it ships from China probably, but once it gets out of the U.S. and into Canadian hands or even European
Well,
hands,
this is in England.
I'm just curious.
This is England or France, either England or France. It's being
Okay, so
being
they might
sold.
ship it directly to Canada. Who
Right,
knows, right?
right.
So we'll see.
And hobby hands, it will not come with overlays. They all will be electronic overlays.
Digital, yeah.
Digital overlays. But yeah, so I think it's France. They come from France. So well, I think you might get a better importing to Canada from France than you would be from anywhere else, right?
Yeah. So when you turn it on, is it going to make the French accent? Oh, sorry.
As an Easter egg, they probably do something like that. That'd be pretty funny.
It would be funny. I speak French, so I make French. I make fun of the French France people. So you turn it on, say, "Hey." No, it's all right. I think that some of this retro stuff. Did you see the other the retro thing that they're releasing? It's like a Mr. FPGA, but it's not Mr. It's not the Mr. Pi.
It's compatible though.
Okay, no, it's not that one. It's a new one, Tang or something like that. It's an FPGA board for retro gaming, but it has its own operating system and cores.
And it's not
smaller.
It's not
and it's
Mr.
cheaper.
It wasn't Mr. compatible.
No. It's Tang or something. Hold on.
See if we can find it. So we're looking that up. I was planning on doing that actually on the 1/6 scale. We have these very small projector modules that unfortunately have gone up in price, but I was actually looking to put the projector in the 1/6 scale. I think on the FU it would make too much sense because it's probably up against a wall. But
the Tang Retro Console, it's called.
I'm gonna look it up. Tang Retro Console.
Yeah, like the drink Tang, I guess. But I think it's more Chinese than orange drink. So,
wait, is that the Wikipedia found, or is it somewhere else?
I saw this on What Ken Is Making YouTube channel, and he was highlighting it. And was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." But he's got a bottle of Tang in the back, but I think it's just a Chinese company. And I've been seeing some welcome back, Stephen, things. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I'm not back, but I'm here for today. So it's if you guys have questions for me, have at it. But don't want to take away anything from Glenn.
That's the
Mr. and Mr. Pi.
Yes,
two different things.
And I've watched this guy before. He's got a pretty big channel. This guy Ken, right?
Yeah, it's very professional sounding and everything, But basically, yeah, that's the Nano. And then if you go a little further, it's a unique little board right there. So it's for retro gaming. I mean, the Mr. project is further along than this thing, but apparently this thing is going to be priced properly. It's using a different processor and everything. So interesting.
I haven't heard of this one. I've watched this guy for a while. I know that there's a couple of Mr. clones out there that people.
The Mr. Pi is that.
There's another one. There's like 2 or 3 of them now. Okay. There's a few.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put a link down to his video. If you guys want to watch it, it's what's Ken making. So I'll put it down here in the chat. If you guys want to watch that video on this little, I guess, emulator clone.
It's kind of cool. I was kind of like surprised that more companies are doing this, which is fantastic. So I think it's pretty cool stuff. in the
Damn
end.
right it is, Green Sammy. We're professionals here.
Hey, to change the subject a little bit, you've been watching Alien Earth, right?
My brother. I got to watch it with my brother because he's an Alien fan. I've only seen the
Okay.
first episode,
Apparently,
but
it's really good.
I watched the first episode. I liked it. I really
haven't
did like
watched it yet, but I'm gonna. Like this weekend with the wife being gone, I think I'm gonna binge.
I think there's 5 episodes out right now.
Yeah. Apparently, there's 5. Yeah.
So in the
that
chat,
leaves-
have you guys watched the new Alien Earth? And what are your thoughts? Don't give anything away.
supposed to be good.
I'm only 1 episode in, but I really liked it, Stephen. I thought they did a good job of capturing the 1979 look
Vibe.
and feel and vibe. Absolutely. Saved
That's
by
good.
Zero. It's excellent.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. Like I haven't heard like any wokeness about it or anything like that. Apparently, it's non-existent in the show, which rightfully so.
Wow, just hearing about it, my goodness. Video Game Vegas. The first Alien episode is pretty much a redo of the original Alien. A little bit, but it's woke as hell. Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
gotten there
I
yet.
heard it wasn't. So,
Dun dun dun.
oh well. Oh, as long as they do it tastefully, like, I don't know. Who knows? It's. I guess we're just becoming numb to it at this point.
Mystery Encoder knows me.
How is it, Glenn?
It's going good, except my back is shot, buddy. Pull something in the back.
Pliskin's run. Yes,
So-
Pliskin saying hi there.
I want to talk about something else real quick. Oh no, stick with the Alien Earth. So the first, I haven't seen any wokeness yet. But I did like the first episode. It's been not that I'm not going to give anything away, but they're taking it on from another company's point of view because obviously Earth has more than one mega corporation, right? So was it Western Unabi or whatever that guy?
I don't remember.
Yeah, whatever the main organization is in Alien, there's another mega corporation. This one's more like, I guess, like the Facebook guy. He's a young entrepreneur, like the first trillionaire. He's like the first young trillionaire.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So,
Trillion in this show, not billion.
Well, in the future, in 100, 200 years in the future, billionaires are nothing.
Yeah,
you got to be a trillionaire.
They're all washed up.
Yeah, they're nothing.
Plus,
So I like it,
the new
though.
Toxic Avenger. Glenn's not in it, so I'm not.
No, I'm not. But it's fun. It's really funny. Like the CIO of all my hospitals of my company I'm working for, he's I guess a fan of mine. He buys my products. He's watched me and the other Toxic Avengers. He goes, Glenn, there's another Toxic Avenger coming out, right? I'm like, yeah, but I'm not in that one. And it's a different take, obviously, because now he's a miniature version of the Toxic Avenger. He's I still say dwarf. I don't know if that's now a bad thing to say, but I don't care. There were dwarves. I still call him a dwarf Avenger.
Is it a Toxic Avenger mini?
Yes, just like the Vectrex mini. So it's perfect
That's
for
right.
the show.
And that segues into the Vectrex mini.
Exactly. So, but what's getting about it is it's obviously a lot of big name actors. It's almost like Mars Attacks. It's like over the top comedy.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So again, the Toxic Avenger was kind of that too, but it was very bloody and gory, with low quality effects. So there's something about low quality blood and gore effects versus
CGI.
high CGI. Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see. I have to watch it, of course, because I was if you ever watched it on the Sci-Fi Channel back when they were actually Sci-Fi, not SYFY, they played a lot of trauma movies. So a lot of my stuff that was on the cutting room floor got back in because they had to take out the really gross stuff.
Okay.
So I taped that. I can't find the videotape. If I do, I'll rip it and get copies. But I'm in it a lot more. But
So I got another movie for you.
Let's hear it.
Naked Gun. You watch it?
The new one I have not. Liam
I heard
Neeson.
it was good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard it was good. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was good. So if everybody's seen it, let us know. If you've seen the new Naked Gun movie, it's nostalgic like crazy. I just haven't watched it yet. So
And my son is making me go tomorrow to see the new Conjuring movie.
Oh, horror movies, huh?
Yes, he's very much into those.
Oh, interesting.
Green Sammy's got it right here. The new Toxic Avenger just doesn't look like it had. It's just there's something about it. I'm not sure if it's the comedy, but even like the suit, like the Toxie suit, it just doesn't look as gory or as
You got the zipper in the back that you see.
yeah. It's just I'm gonna give it a fair shake. I'm gonna give it a fair shake because it's a fun movie. The whole point of trauma movies was, I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. All of them were.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Yeah, like I said, Naked Gun. I think I'm gonna give it a watch. You know what's funny is I enjoy those dumb movies like that. It's
I
kind of
watched
like
Tarantula last night.
what's it?
Tarantula, 1956.
What the hell's that?
So basically, it was about a tarantula that something happens and he's now like the size of a mountain.
Oh,
But as a
gotcha.
kid, I remembered a lot more of the tarantula. But I must have caught it like the last 10 minutes because the first hour and 15 minutes, I'm like, I'm gonna blow my brains out because this is the most boring thing I've seen in my life. And then it comes in at the end, but they had a couple of like jet fighters like shooting rockets off it, which was actually, I think, done pretty
Okay.
well. But yeah, I agree. I like watching those old stink bomb movies.
Well, not just that, but the Hot Shots Part 2 or Hot Shots and
Right.
Airplane and those type of stupid humor, like Airplane is what is it? Surely you're not gonna do this. Don't call me Shirley or whatever. You know what I mean? Like the dumb, sort of over the top type of movies. For whatever reason, when I was a kid, I grew up French, right? So I didn't know that humor. When I saw that humor, I was like, "Hey, that's really funny." It's kind of like understanding humor in a different way, right? So it's pretty funny. Deadpan humor, yeah, exactly. So Obsidian
Well, it was like
Contemplation
Airplane.
says it's deadpan.
Yeah, deadpan, like Airplane. I liked Airplane too because it played the Battlestar Galactica theme song.
Did they?
Yeah, that was their theme music, and William Shatner's in it, of course. So
Well,
good stuff.
O.J. Simpson, wasn't he an Airplane?
He was in the first Airplane. He was, yes,
It makes
and
me
he was in
laugh.
Naked Gun.
Was he a Naked Gun? The
Yes,
first one?
yes. I think it was
I didn't realize
the
he was
first
in
two
both.
Naked Guns. He was in it, and then that's where he got
Wow.
his idea how to murder people because he had the gloves.
Yeah, probably.
So,
But yeah, no, it's good that we're seeing these little nostalgic things pop up, and at least it's. I think people are hopefully understanding. If you're gonna do it right. If you're gonna take that
Well,
old stuff to
I'm-
some level, not everybody's on the page, right? Nice
nice
beaver.
beaver. Well, I have no problem of them redoing these and making new ones as long as, like I said, you pay homage to it, you do it right. Don't give me that subvert expectations crap and woke it up because that's going to totally piss me off.
It's when they scrap it and do something left field where they don't sort of pass the torch along. Like I think with Ghostbusters, they did it right. Not the one with the women.
Not the
and whatever there.
2016 one.
No. Skip that one. It's the last one. They're sort of handing it off to a different generation. You know what I'm saying? So that I think that I agree with that a lot more than just killing off and ignoring. Like Goonies 2 apparently is in the works. So if they could pass the baton along a little bit and go, hey, let's get the old gang and then the new kids take off. Hey, sure.
Some properties it was one and
Don't mess
done.
with it.
Leave it alone. Now,
Yeah, I agree.
You're making a Goonies remake. Why is there no The Last Starfighter remake yet? That's something that cries for a remake.
Yeah.
I'm dying to see that.
Well, Mystery Encoder says the new Quantum Leap had a bit of woke. Yeah, there was a trans person in there or whatever. But I think the story overall of the new Quantum Leap was pretty good, actually.
I think it lasted, was it 1 or 2 seasons?
2, I think.
And they called back. They mentioned characters. They mentioned the main character from the original Quantum Leap.
Yeah. They sort of continue, and I think it's good that
was the good part. That was the good part.
Exactly.
100%.
I think that's kind of a bit of the blueprint, if you will. That okay, if you guys do it like this, then you're fine. If you're gonna take it and turn it on its head, then don't bother.
Right.
I'll tell you how many 2 seasons, of Quantum Leap.
Yeah, I think
they were canceled it.
They were going to cancel that the first season, and I guess they had enough people write in. They did a second season, but that was it. I don't know if it got resolved or it ended like everything else, just ended with nothing.
No, I've watched the whole thing, and nope. Oh God, he said the KK word.
Yeah, where is it? Do I still have it here? I might still have it. Hold on. Do I still have it? Oh, I'm going to taking it out because it pissed me off so much. I'll do this anyway, just because it's not a super chat, but what the hell?
Me for the last time.
You said the KK word. You don't say the KK word here.
I had the KK. I kept pretending in here with a liar, but I can't. I think I took it out because it was annoying me that she was even in my thing.
You know what's weird, Glenn? There's still rumors of that lady going away. It blows my mind that she's still there, even with my hiatus and coming back. I thought by now she'd be gone. You know what I mean? But she's still there hanging on.
She's like herpes. You can't get rid of her.
Like a Terminator and herpes. It's like it's terrible.
And Pliskin's Run, one of my favorite movies of all time. That one also deserves a remake. Is Disney's The Black Hole. I know people.
Found The Black Hole to watch it now is hard.
Really, I love it.
When I was a kid, I loved it, but as an adult, I found the story kind of odd.
Well, the ending.
I don't know.
The ending, you got to be stoned or drunk. Like the last 15 minutes. There's no question about that. But I got to say that a lot of people keep saying it was a Star Wars ripoff. The Black Hole was in production as Space Station X, something like that, like 15, 20 years before Star Wars has even been written on paper. Now, not to say it wasn't influenced, because they did take some cues from it, but it's a great film in its own right. Definitely deserves a remake. I really would love to see that. I got a Maximilian upstairs. I got Rob and Bob. I had this Cygnus as a kid. I built it was like a humongous one, but back in the fireworks days,
the Starship.
The Cygnus, the Cygnus X1. Yeah, I blew that up.
Speaking of spaceships, you heard about the Star Wars Project Starfighter?
Yes. But again, I don't have
Gosling and somebody else. I forget.
I don't have any high hopes for any Star Wars.
Yeah, me neither. I think you and I are so far jaded, it's not even funny. Like we're so like, okay, Star Wars. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't care. Same thing with Star Trek. Star Trek. People could. I admit, I didn't watch the Lower Decks when it was on. I said
that's the animated one.
Yeah,
right?
I said I'm going to watch it. I'll admit, Lower Decks isn't bad. Actually, Lower Decks is not bad. I'll even say quite enjoyable. I'm only 2 seasons in, but like Strange, I was on 5 seasons, I think. The best thing was I heard the last episode. They did something there that made Star Trek STD, Star Trek Discovery, non-canon. Like it made it that entire series didn't exist. So I thought that was awesome. And Strange New Worlds, people like it's good. I can't watch Strange New Worlds. To me, it's the wokest damn thing on TV. I can't watch.
You know what? It's weird with that show. I've watched it. Maybe not. I haven't watched a new season, but it's kind of like a roller coaster. You get some that are great, and then after that, it's like, what the hell is this?
Yep.
And then you're up again, and it's up and down, up and down, up and down of episodes being, oh wow, this is really cool. And then after that, you're like, what a train wreck.
Yeah.
It's like a emotional roller coaster. Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. There's really nothing made today I really watch. I find myself going back to stuff from maybe the early 2000s, like 2005 and previous. Like I'm finding all these old movies and going back to them. But how many times can I watch The Black Hole? I probably watched that 100 times. I like it, but I would like to see something come out new that I would enjoy. Superman, it was okay.
Oh yeah, how did you like that? You like it? Yeah,
it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was like, oh, okay, this isn't too bad. It
wasn't amazing.
I think it's a fresh new start from James Gunn, and did you go see Fantastic Four?
I didn't go see Fantastic Four, but I did see Fantastic Four, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It was the most boring fucking thing I've seen in my life. Boring.
You know what? It had its moments, but
maybe
I think
2 seconds.
What my opinion is they went. Don't get me wrong. From the visual aesthetiets, it looked amazing visually, like all the cool furniture. Well,
they tried to make it look
robots,
like an alternate universe of the 60s.
So I like that.
Was good.
That
the story sucked.
Well, the story I thought was
Reed was an idiot. He's supposed to be the smartest man on Earth.
Smartest guy ever. Yeah,
he was a dumbass.
Well, I think I won't say they screwed up, but I think I don't know Fantastic Four lore like crazy, but the Silver Surfer. Don't get me wrong. There's a male and a female.
Yes,
there's two females and a male in the actual comics. Apparently, But I think when they introduced the girl, a lot of people didn't know that was actually canon and
It
not
was,
a woke move.
but
You know what I mean?
they
Like
should have
that's
still started off with the original. That's the thing. The fact that, like Video Game Bank saying it here,
yeah,
the fact they started off with a female Silver Surfer in this, that's that part that kind of turned me off. If you had the original Silver Surfer, because he was the original, was a dude, and then
it was a guy. Yeah,
they
his
changed
wife
it a
is
few
or
times. It
something
got
that's
changed.
getting revenge and all this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But they didn't. What was weird is that they didn't talk about the husband at all. Meaning that girl version, I think, is the husband or the wife, sorry, of the Silver Surfer OG kind of thing. And it's like a family thing or whatever. And I think them not talking about the guy at all confused a lot of people and went, I know it's an alternate Earth and all that shit.
And that's where I can kind of. It was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
clearly stated what universe it was. It was a different universe. I totally get it, but still, all there's the was it the Hall of Reeds, like all the Reeds, all the
Yeah, yeah.
multiverse. They're all smart, and this guy was a
Not the best one.
no, he was an
And
idiot.
you know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say something that either people will agree with or get pissed off at me for saying. I'm so tired of Pedro Pascal. I'm sure he's a nice person in real life and he's a great actor and all that stuff, but he's in everything. Like he's in what, The Last of Us. He's in Wonder Woman. The Mandalorian. I'm like,
I will
give the
say
poor
though,
guy a rest, man.
I
Like he's
agree.
in
I agree
everything.
with you. I agree with you. He's a Nicolas Cage of this generation.
It's just tired. I'm tired of seeing him. Don't get me wrong. When I see a movie, if there's enough of a break, I'll enjoy his acting because he's good.
Yep.
But it's like he's overused. It's like they have nobody else to call. And I'm sure there's outside a lineup of actors would love to do it and probably do a better job. So
aside from Guardians 3, there's nothing after Endgame that I've liked.
yeah, I'd have to agree with that. It's a little lame after a while, but that's the thing, right? So it's kind of
Maybe Pedro
he's just
Pascal has
everywhere.
got maybe he's got something on somebody. He's got some dirt on somebody. Pedro, he's got some dirt on
Oh,
somebody.
that could be. That could be. But at the end of the day, I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
I did forget
hire
about
somebody
this.
else.
I'm sorry. Deadpool Wolverine. I'm sorry. That was awesome.
That was good.
That was
good.
awesome. I take that back. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, the best part was Chris Evans with Captain
Flame
America
on!
Flash.
He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it. Flame
Yeah.
on! You got me with that one too. I'm like, oh, they had Captain America in here. I totally forgot about.
Oh, he was in the Fantastic Four back. I think it's the first one. No,
Yeah.
not the very first.
No,
one.
it was like the 2000s, something like that. But he did it, and totally when he goes flame on, I'm like, oh my god!
Yeah,
You get me with that.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, oh, that was really cool.
Oh, that's right. We need Pedro in the next Ghostbusters. I agree. Yep, that's what Pedro's got to be.
Did you notice in Wolverine Deadpool when they're fighting in the minivan that the radio was playing the musical song that Buddy was in, the circus musical, The Greatest Showman?
Yes.
So that was playing on the
Yes.
radio and they're beating the crap out of each other, and I was like, oh man. I thought that was pretty funny. So.
There is no Pedro, only Zool.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh, by the way, I want to share something with. I think everybody's going to watch this.
Just keep your pants on. Just keep your pants on.
October 10th is a documentary on John Candy, made by Ryan Reynolds, and it's supposed to be really, really good. And
What's it being released on?
I think Amazon Prime.
Okay,
I believe. And it's supposed to be really good, like very heartfelt.
John Candy was an awesome person. He really was an awesome person.
He died at 43 years old or 44.
Yeah, he was an old.
And both of us are past that age now, but when we were kids, he was the funniest guy up there. It's kind of like he was in everything.
He was.
But I didn't mind watching him. It wasn't like Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal's not funny.
No, and John apparently would go to like underprivileged children or children's homes and donate money. Yeah. But he was very adamant about do not, like, it's anonymous.
Mention.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But he apparently did that all the time. He was such a warm person,
Oh yeah.
and cut too short. That's the problem. Get the good people get their lives cut too short, which means Steven, we're
Apparently
living forever.
he apparently would go to film sets that he was on and buy everybody coffee and like the whole crew. Like, okay, I'm buying, I'm like, oh my God. So I hope this documentary is
Accurate.
accurate and good and heartfelt and that sort of thing and whatnot. So anybody see Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
No.
Oh, you guys you have to see that movie. It's awesome.
Isn't that on Amazon Prime or something? Direct to
Netflix. That's on Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's done very well. If you like the original Happy Gilmore, you will love Happy Gilmore too. I play golf, so I just love that whole thing, but it's so stupid, So Happy Gilmore 2 was good. So enough rambling about the shows I've seen while I've been away.
Well, I'm going to pull up something here real quick too. We'll switch gears just for a second. So
Go for it.
back in, I think, 2018, I purchased my first 3D printer. And that's this one right here. It was an Anycubic i3 Mega. And it was okay. I mean, the bed was never really level. And I actually printed some stuff with Steven, and it wasn't the best prints, but it did its job. All right. So I've had this since 2018. So it took 7 years. And I paid, I think I paid about $250 for that unit. But I bit the bullet yesterday morning because I heard too much about this one. So I bought this Centauri Carbon. First of all, Centauri. So I'm thinking Babylon 5. So or like already, I got to buy this. So this was $299. And this is
That's a great way to make a heartfelt purchase.
Exactly, the Centauri. So this apparently is an inexpensive XY printer, and I want you guys to see it because supposedly it prints like awesome out of the box, and they are going to make an AMS for it, Steven. So you'll be able to get multicolor printouts on this in the future.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'll let you know how it goes. So I'll keep you guys informed on this.
I still don't own one.
No, but again, at $299, even in Canada, I think it's $299. It's just like I've been watching.
It's not a hey, I don't want one. It's I don't have the space for it.
I don't have the space either. But you make space. You make it. Kitchen table, dining room table. So
I'd be out in the streets.
If anyone takes a look on this one, there's again, it's a $299 printer. So they had to cut costs somewhere. But from what I understand, though, the print quality and the speed, like my iMega 3, the Steve, I think I printed the cabinet I printed for you, took like a week. It took like a week. My printer was slow. This thing will probably get it done in maybe a day and a half. So I'm just dying to see how well this one pans out and how well it works. Again, you can't go wrong at $299 for a 3D printer, especially when they keep comparing it to the bamboo printers, which are $1,200. So I'll have to wait and see. So let's see. That's right. Centauri was also in The Last Starfighter. I totally forgot about that. Centauri, the alien. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. So it's one of those purchases where cool. I didn't want to spend the money. I don't have the room. But at $299, it's just like.
So what are you doing with your old one? You ditching it or keeping it?
Probably going to give that to Cole and see if I can get him into something, doing it. But
this stuff keeps getting better and better. You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. Suppose you take it out of the box, you give it what you want, and it just does a great job. Where my other one, it was days with the failed print would pop off the bed.
Well, I remember when you were printing that thing you were talking about.
Did you still have it there to show people what it looks like?
I don't know where it is. It's around. It's somewhere.
He threw it away because it wasn't very good.
No, it's over there. It's my headphone cord won't reach over there, but I still have it. And the print was good, but it was a little rough, but nothing crazy. It wasn't bad. You know what I mean? Like, so in the end, whatever, right? So I just lack space for that.
If this does print well, I'll print up another one. Are you still going to finish that one or not? Because I know you.
I still got all the parts. I think I got to figure out the battery circuit, where it gets like that little charging circuit gets like crazy hot. And I've got to figure out a way not to have it melt the plastic in there somehow, because it does give off enough to burn the tip of my finger, which I did. So
well, that's not good.
No, I think what's happened, either I got a bum one with a short or whatever. I'm not sure what's going on. So I may just actually replace those parts with newer ones. Maybe the tech caught up or whatever. I don't know. So who knows? Who knows?
Now, I wanted to mention something else here. Steven is actually coming to the States again. He's making a visit over here. Next week?
Next week.
Next week. But you're not coming to New York. Where are you going?
Chicago. I'm going to VCF Midwest, so the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest in Chicago. I'll be there Saturday and probably just Saturday. I'm not sure how big this place is. I have no idea. And it's if you guys are out there, hit me up on Facebook or whatever, and we'll meet up, say hi, that kind of thing. So, like
Steven's
I said, I'll be there
taller than it
Saturday.
looks on TV, just so you guys know. He's pretty tall.
He's what?
You're pretty tall.
Well, I'm 6 feet. That's
Yeah.
not tall.
Well, it's tall to me. I'm only 5'8", so to me, you're tall.
Okay. So I'm going to be out there at VCF Midwest, and I don't know if any of you guys like old computers. I'm sure there's a few, but be careful in Chicago. Well, look at this. I'm getting picked up at the airport by my buddy.
By your buddy, Johnny Pisani.
Yeah. He's Italian, actually, my buddy.
Yeah, I see.
His name is Tony. Yeah, Tony. So basically, he's picking me up at the airport. We're going to stay at his place. And he lives out about an hour outskirts of Chicago. And then basically, we're gonna drive in on Saturday. Yeah, Video Game Vegas. Hit me up on MySpace. And then everybody's telling me to go to Galloping Ghost. There's a couple things. So I should be going to Galloping Ghosts and go play the 1,000 arcade machines that are in there, which will probably make my brain explode. And after that, get a deep dish pizza from a place in Chicago, basically. So, Chicago. So yeah, so basically, if you guys are out there, oh yeah, Retro Game Hobby Hand says the Atari Amiga 1200 Maxi. I think it's just called the A1200 with a fully working keyboard.
Right.
And
yep.
It looks kind of cool. Play all 1,000. Apparently, yeah, they're all set to free play. And yeah, you'll probably go nuts just to. But
I will say, if you out there, you do have to stop at Galloping Ghost. There's no question about that.
Have you been there, Glenn?
I have not, but I know a lot of people have gone there, and you definitely want to go.
I've seen videos like crazy of the place.
Yeah.
But I didn't know where it was. I didn't realize it was in Chicago and near VCF of where I'm going. So yeah, I'm going, and I'm not actually going just for VCF. My friend Tony, he got diagnosed with some cancer last year. He went through chemo, and our friends are not around forever. He's not dying or anything. He grazed a bullet, we'll call it. But I just want to go, go hang out. And I've never just gone to see him. I've been friends with this guy for, I want to say almost 20 yeyears.
Well, make sure he takes you to this place for some good deep dish, Sir Sega.
Lou Malnetti's Pizza for deep dish. Okay. My buddy has a place in mind. And he's Italian, so I trust his, pizza
judgment,
connoisseur opinion, we'll call it. So, but yeah, so I'm going to be there next Saturday, not this Saturday, not tomorrow, obviously. Next Saturday, I'll be there. I'm going to be in the Chicago area for 5 days, staying with my buddy, and yeah, cool stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm anxious. I don't plan on buying anything, but yeah. Oh yeah, chemo. It's been kicking his butt. Like he got off of it. I forget when. Because last year I was supposed to go see him, and he's like, "Steven, don't bother coming. I'm going to be doing chemo, blah blah blah." And I'm like,
"Yeah, it's tough. It takes a lot."
Yeah, I'm not going to be. Going in there. But in a sense, you know what I mean. So I'm just going to go hang out. Him and his wife and his son that we played World of Warcraft with. He's 20-something years old now. He's going to come to see because we've played games with his son and him. You know what I mean? So he's like, "Oh, Steven's coming. Oh, cool. Get to meet him in real life." So it's going to be a good time, hopefully. So yeah, get a good Chicago dog with the Vienna beef. Oh, sure. And yes, cancer sucks. Yes. So yeah, in the end, I'll be there next week. So if you're out there and you recognize me, approach me. Don't be weird, but we're good. I'm joking. I think we're all weird.
No tongue, basically saying no tongue, unless you're a woman and you're really hot.
Yeah. So from what I understand, that show is incredible if you're a vintage computer nerd. I don't think there's much video games there. I don't think there's much. I'm sure there's video games on old computers, but I don't think you're going to go there see arcade machines and that sort of thing.
Well, the
I
Atari
think
is a video computer system, so you know the VCS.
yeah. No, I'm sure there's going to be the full Atari computer line, Commodore computers, all that stuff's going to be there. I just don't know if I'm going to be, you know, I'm actually looking for and scream his name. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? If you do that, I will bring out my phone. I will tape it and video record it, and I'll put that stuff on YouTube.
Right as
I
the
get
bringing
censored,
Chicago
but-
cops and tag you to the ground and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
throw you
exactly.
and send you to Guatemala Bay.
Yeah. But I am going to be looking for a Commodore 64C white keyboard replacement.
Don't you have
'Cause
a
I've got an
thousand of those
empty
already?
case up there. No, I've got the brown ones, but I've got an empty shell of a case up there for the 64C, and I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna put that one together. I'll maybe put a Raspberry Pi in there and see how well that works as far as a Pi and a 64 and seeing how well that works. But yeah, so I'm anxious to go. Hopefully, the people at the border let me in. You know.
I'm gonna flag them. Don't let this fucker in.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully I won't have trouble getting in. I got my passport and everything, so I hope I'm good. So we'll see. It should be a good time. So it's but yeah. So in the end, we'll see. So
So you're coming
other than
in
that,
next Wednesday and staying till how
so
long?
Wednesday I'm flying 5 days. So total 5 days. So I get there on Wednesday and hang out with my buddy Tony for 3
Tony!
days basically.
Tony Bag of
And on
Donuts.
Saturday we drive into Chicago for the show, and then we're probably going to hit up the show and Galloping Ghost, and then Sunday, and I leave Monday to come back. So
Now, Stephen,
next Monday.
you're a very big Commodore guy, right? You're like
Not big, but I
I think you're
enjoy
big.
the
So what do you feel
Commodore.
about Retro Recipes? And
Oh, yeah.
him getting the band back together. How do you feel about that?
Well, there's a long, awkward pause because that's a loaded question for me. Okay, so let's start. If you go to Commodore.net, you will see them selling 3 tiers of the original Commodore. Well, not the original, but an FPGA-based, all new parts Commodore 64. Am I going to get one? No. I need a Commodore 64 like I need a hole in the head. So I got so many. I got the Mini. I've got 4 original ones, and then I've got the FPGA one from Gideon. It's called the Ultimate 64, which is FPGA and all that stuff. I don't need another one, but I'm hopeful that basically they're going to have good things come out. They basically said we're not going to be making a paper shredder with the Commodore logo on it. That's
That'd be
what
nice.
they said.
That'd be nice.
Because apparently that was a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently, like, I still find Commodore labeled filing cabinets that I see out there.
Yep. I actually had
And I'm
one.
like, what?
I saw a couple of those actually. I found a calculator once. It wasn't someone that owned it though. I couldn't just take it, but someone actually had a calculator.
Yeah, I've seen the calculator. They had the red LEDs
Those
on
are
them.
the beauties. Those were the beauties.
At the time I saw one, it wasn't for sale or anything, but I was like, oh man, like it'd be kind of cool to have one. Maybe if they have one at this VCF show, I'll probably get it. But other than that, at a good price, obviously, I'm not paying $100 for one of those things.
No.
But basically, I don't want them to make dumb crap. It is the main thing, right? I want them to make meaningful Commodore stuff, either new stuff or whatever. Like my phone, I wouldn't mind buying a Commodore themed phone case even.
They had a Commodore phone for a while.
Yeah, I heard that.
It didn't work very well. It was Android, but they did have one.
Early Android, basically, not in its mature state that it is now.
No.
But that's the thing, right?
Real quick, we got a 1999 super chat from Green Sammy 87. Here's my $20. It's actually 20. It's only $19.99, but I get the idea. And offering the
penny
plate.
for your thoughts.
Yeah, that's it. So we got to give. We're going to give you. We'll give you some con.
So yeah, so basically, I'm not sure. I hope it works out. I don't know if I know a couple of guys that are on there, like RJ Michael. He was on our show.
Yes. He
way
was supposed
back.
to come back, actually, but he had a grandbaby, or another grandbaby.
Oh, okay. Well, he's part of that a little bit. I don't know to what capacity, and they don't have the Amiga name either at this point. They don't have Amiga anything.
Not
They
yet.
have
Not yet.
at this point in time.
Right.
Yeah,
And, but it's
whatever.
going to be, we talked about this. It's going to be hard because it's like been picked apart by the vultures
Oh,
back
I
in the
know.
day.
Yeah. You and I talked about it, not in the show capacity, but and it's like, okay, what do you do, right? So in the end, I'm not sure. I'm going to play it out. I will support them if they keep going. Then great. I just don't want to buy another Commodore 64 for the sake of having another
you know what the
Commodore
first thing they're coming out
64.
with, right?
The what? Sorry.
You know what the first thing they're coming out with, right? The first product is.
It's a Commodore 64.
It's a Commodore 64. That's
Yeah,
exactly.
3 of them. 3 of them. One with LED lights, the one that looks stock, and another one that's I forget. It's like the collector's edition or whatever.
But they're FPGA. They're not actual, chips. So I'm not too big. I'd be confident. This is what I want to see. They come back. I want to make like
a Pet Mini.
Yeah, do stuff like that. Make a Pet Mini.
That
64.
rolls off the tongue pretty good, eh? Pet Mini.
+4. Start making minis of the Commodore products they had back in the day. Throw all the games, stuff they had.
Whatever.
That's what I want to see. And then, of course, if you want to come up with something new, I'm sure they got a lot of engineers.
Yeah. So JJ in the chat are we referring to the Perifractic Ultimate 64? Yes.
Correct.
And the Maxi, we were talking about it earlier, but we're talking about the Perifractic Ultimate 64.
Yes. Perifractic is a friend of mine, and I kind of knew about this, and I reached out to him a couple of times. Like, we have a lot of engineers. I don't want to join you guys. I just want to congratulate you. Because we got the old band back together. So I'm truly not a Commodore guy. I'm an Amiga guy. But again, it was
you're still a Commodore guy, but not an 8-bit Commodore guy.
Yeah, it's just I never owned any. I was Atari, and then it was Amiga. Now Commodore purchased
you had
Amiga.
the TI-99, which was kind of the competition, I guess, at the time.
Right. Well, that was the big war. The big Commodore and TI had this huge rage war because TI did kind of butt fuck them with the calculator chips.
Now, are we allowed to say that? You're going to get
it's my show. They've already banned me for bullshit, so I'm going to say it now.
I'm just saying because I heard what happened last.
Yes.
What was it, last week or the week?
Well, they turn me off now. The show's almost over anyway, so that's fine. But they, TI did screw Commodore big time with the chips. So Jack Tremel was like, you know what? It's war, and he always said business is war. That's what it is. So when he started coming out with the Commodore 64, he made sure he bought a chip manufacturer. He wasn't going to deal with buying TI chips anymore.
Yeah.
And we all know how that ended up. Commodore
made the 6502. Yeah.
Commodore came out and TI exited the market. And when TI announced it, Stephen, even IBM was scared. Like all those companies are scared of TI because TI was the company
manufacturer at the time.
They were it at the time, and they screwed up. And Jack Tremel just pounced them. You
know what they released this week at Microsoft? The source code for the 6502 interpreter.
Well, they finally stopped making the chip, I think. The chips finally stopped being produced.
Yeah, no, but like the interpreter, meaning the code that takes BASIC and makes it work on a 6502, Microsoft wrote that on the Commodore 64. There's no Microsoft anywhere, but they released it as open source this week or the week before or whatever. And I was like, well, it's about time after 40 years or whatever it was, 35 years.
It comes down to how much these companies want to milk stuff. And I do understand.
It's open source, though. They're not making money, but at least they put it out there so that people can.
Well, like the Vectrex Mini. Like I had always wanted to make it myself, but my understanding was the license was open source and free to the community. Like if you wanted to take anything about this, it was fine, but you couldn't do it for making profits. So I didn't pursue it, and I guess they must have found some way around it, or they talked to them, they gave it to them. So again, they're doing a beautiful job. So that's fine. But
some people reverse engineered the 6502 stuff. There's some.
There were clones of it. Weren't there clones of the 6502?
Yeah, there were clones and reverse engineering projects that is pretty close to the original, apparently. So, I don't know.
I did. And proud.
Well, I don't think is Arcade 1-Up still a business?
It's a joke.
I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant coming to the.
No, they're a joke. It's a joke right now. What they are. They're nothing. They're so far gone and removed. They're nothing.
That's okay.
It is. I'm fine with that. The time, as they said in what was that movie now? Oh, Babylon 5, the Narn.
Okay.
The time is gone. It's our time now.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
gone.
There you go. Well, that's good. Good riddance. That's all I have to say
Well,
to that.
I will
So,
say that even the margaritas, my back's feeling pretty good. So the margarita definitely
oh
helps
yeah,
the
the
back.
liquid courage is cure for that
It
stuff.
helps.
But no, I'm glad to have come tonight, basically to get the people chatting about old stuff again.
It was. You should,
You know.
make more of an effort to come back, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Don't be one of those Canadians that doesn't want to be around states anymore. Come on, be a good Canadian.
Yeah, I am a good Canadian. I'm just more. You know what's funny is that I've had friends come like, they were warning me of crossing the border. I'm like, whoa, did you go? And they're like, no. They're just fearful of going across. I'm like, what the hell happened at the border that people are scared? You know, so it's like, oh, okay, whatever.
So Stephen, look what John Zay said here. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
great
Ooh.
chemistry. Actually, if we got you and we put Glenn on as well, we'd be unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Yeah, well, you know what? I will think about it. And tell us about the Kickin'it old school. Okay, so I did say how I made that song back. It's okay if we go over 9 o'clock here. I'm okay tonight.
My back's my liquid courage.
You're
like you
good.
said. I'm good.
You're good. So I'm going to tell you guys how I made that song. So, and it's all AI. I will not lie and pretend that I locked myself in a room and composed all this stuff. No, forget it. So, and it's kind of interesting. We'll call it the workflow or the roadmap of getting to the song, basically. So, what I did is I went to ChatGPT and I actually said, I want to write lyrics for a song, and it needs to have this, like these criterias. It needs to talk about retro things. It needs to talk about old TV shows, old arcade machines, So, so clothes come off after 2 margaritas. Jeez, I don't want to see that. So basically, I fed it into ChatGPT, and then after a while, I was just tweaking the lyrics. Okay, that doesn't sound right, and I'd replace some words, and I'd have it crank it out again and again and again. And then I went to, what was the name of the AI thing I used? Suno or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
I used an AI thing. Missed you too there, Gamer Fridge. Then I popped the lyrics in there, and then I told it this needs to be a little rocky, a little rock and roll, a little bit of this, and it needs to have a guitar solo, and I just ended up telling it what I wanted. I must have went through about 30 songs until I found that one.
And he drove me nuts. He goes, Glenn, you got to listen to this. I love it. No, go listen to this next one. But I like the other one.
They just kept getting better and better and better.
Glenn, listen one. Like, Steven, stop sending me new ones.
Well, Glenn liked the one like 3 songs ago. And I'm like, I don't know. Okay, it is Suno, yeah. And I was like, I had this list. I'm not kidding. And then I ended up getting a subscription because at the time, the whole copyright use thing. So I bought a month worth of the subscription and I canceled it after a month. And basically, I cranked out these songs like crazy. And then it landed on that one. And I went, that's it. I just knew it. I just said, okay, this is great.
It took a while for me to get out. I so liked, he said so many. I'm like, I really like these. He's like, we can't use those.
I stopped after a while because you were going bananas. And you were like, I
like this one, Steven.
Make it stop.
But one of them was kind of country. One of them was kind of.
Oh, yeah, there was one.
Yeah. Very good.
And I was like, oh, no, that's not it. So basically, and then it was like I was actually trying to get it to do a duet between a woman and a man.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
It wouldn't pop it out for some reason. And then I kept like trying to tweak it. I said, okay, have it be poppy but rock and roll kind of thing. And then it cranked that out, and I went, this is pretty cool. So, and then I think on one of the episodes we talked about the other crap I fed it. Like I fed it like the lyrics of Break My Stride by Matthew Wilder, and it cranked out this completely different song. So,
and you couldn't like, when you did it again, we weren't guaranteed to get the same lyrics at all, right? It kind of just regenerated.
Oh, yeah, every time I couldn't tell it tweak this, tweak that, tweak this. Like I couldn't say make the guitar solo a little longer or whatever, you know. it was like hit the generate button and it would crank out a whole new song. And I'm like, I don't want that. I just want a variation of this other one or whatever, add better drums or bass or whatever the case was. And I was at the end, I was like, I can't keep pressing this generate button. I mean, the stupid thing's cranking out a completely different song. And after a while, okay, Glenn, this is the one. And what do you think? And then he liked it. Then I did the intro, the countdown intro thing with the lyrics. I did that in Adobe After Effects. And then the background that moves, I generated that with AI. And then I had another AI have it go back and forth like a ping pong, like it was panning and all that stuff. So it's all AI. It's that simple. Not that I'm a big fan of AI. Don't get me wrong. There's a place for AI, in my opinion. There's a time and a place to use AI. And then doing something where you're going to try to generate millions of dollars, forget it. I wouldn't do that. I'd use a human being if you're investing that much money. But if you're doing a shoestring budget show like the Glen Retro Show or Kickin'it Old School,
Hey,
well, don't
shoestring.
get me wrong. You're not raking in millions of dollars. And if you were, there'd be a Ferrari in my yard. So you're not. So there. So at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? For this, it's perfect because it doesn't cost anything. You know what I mean? And I took Glenn's advice. Let's do this on the cheap. You know what I mean? We don't need to spend big dollars. And
Right.
you know what I mean? Like you don't see Glenn with $1 zillion cameras and all kinds of stuff. It does not worth it. So this was in that same wheelhouse, right? So and AI where I work, I'm a help desk manager, so I do ticket triage and all that stuff for IT. And were you going to use AI to do ticket triage? It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Glenn was saying you'll be out of a job, and I'm like, I hope not. My boss assured me that I wouldn't be out of a job. So
Well, I tell you, I had a couple of service calls. I had a call, and I was stuck with talking to this bot for. And, you have to really. It sounded really like a person, but after a while, you could tell you're not talking to a person because you can use some kind of language that might be would annoy someone or upset someone, and he just kept, oh, that's fine. So, and I was stuck for like 2 hours because I just needed one simple answer, and the AI couldn't do it, but it wouldn't let me pass on to a person either. So that's gonna be my big problem. I think our all big problem is eventually, Stephen. I think like service desk stuff is gonna be taken over, man. You're helping
That's
it take
fine.
over
I'm
your
okay
job.
with that. I'll do something else. So I posted a link in the chat. It didn't render the link or whatever, but that's the link to my channel and the video that's at the beginning. So if you ever want to listen to it on YouTube Music or whatever, that's fine. It's there, by the way. So I don't know if you guys can click on that link or highlight it and paste it in a browser or whatever. But at the end of the day, it was a lot of fun to make it, to be honest with you, because while I was making it, it was really scary. Like it was like, oh my God, it created a whole song.
Oh, you totally blew me away when I first heard that. I'm like, what?
Like the whole thing is AI generated, and let's face it, I thought it would sound like Sam, the Commodore 64, that talking voice, no, this thing was pro, and I was like, geez, this is crazy. We're all doomed. And it was good for the show because it was kind of cool. I said to Glenn, I think we need a theme song. Let me take a kick at this AI thing, and we'll see if it works out. And it looks like it did, right? So this is
It really did. I mean, it's still to this day I can listen to it. It gets caught in my ear. And
it's good because I made sure the lyrics had a bit of everything as far as TV shows, video games, a little bit of everything, TV movies, all that stuff that made it where you read the lyrics and you're like, yeah, that's 80s. That's the nostalgic 80s stuff. And I made sure that was in there. If it wasn't in there, it'd be kind of lame, actually. But I'm just freaked out that I copy pasted those lyrics and it cranked that out because I can't tweak it. That's the part of that Suno thing I didn't like is you can't tweak anything. It's generate and you take it. You just take what you get kind of thing. And it's like, okay. And that's it. You know what I mean? So the link is in the chat anyways, if you guys want to bookmark it, whatever, have at it. And it's on there anyway. So sometimes I'll listen to it on my television, on my speakers, and it's still kind of weird to listen to that, and you're like, and it's kind of weird to take credit for it. Like, it's weird because I didn't create it in a sense. I told the computer what to do, but I didn't play any instruments. I didn't write all the lyrics. I just told it, do this, don't do that.
And it actually made the the highs and the lows and how to sing
Oh,
the
yeah.
song. That was all done by it.
There's a part in the song that the person or the AI singing, he'll say the letter at the end, like all the way up kind of thing. Glenn, do you want to post the link and paste it back in the chat for me? Because somebody's asking,
Send
like,
it to
where's
me.
the
You
link,
send
and
it to me in the chat.
well, in the chat, it's under the last thing I typed. It's about 20 messages up
Let me
on the
see.
chat. You'll see HTTPS YouTube watch, whatever. I can send it to you on Facebook if you want. Here, I'll send it to Facebook.
I don't see it in the.
I paste it to you in
Yep.
in Facebook. But basically, it sucks that I couldn't tweak it or anything. But there's a part in the song where they stretch the word. I didn't even tell it to do that, and it did it. Like, at the end of a line, you just say the word a little more than you should. You know what I mean? Like it's like a stretch of a lyric. It's like, wow, that's kind of cool that happened. So yeah, go ahead and give it a watch, and you could bookmark it, do whatever you want. So it was fun to make. And image generation now, again, I have to keep on top of this. There's a thing called Nano Banana out there. That is scary.
Nano Banana.
It's a Google image generator. It is scary as hell, Glenn. It'll make Photoshop obsolete, essentially. It's that simple. It's crazy. Like, you can actually tell it, let's say you have a portrait, like us right here. See, we only see our heads and our shoulder, and that's it. You could tell this thing, add some legs and a body, and it'll add legs and a body. And you can actually
Not this body.
You can actually say, make the arms bigger, and it'll make them bigger. And you could tweak it just by keywords, and you can actually combine two photos. So you could say, take this person's face and put it over there and all that stuff. It's nuts. Yeah, Glenn with double D's.
If you give me double D's, I'll be doing this the whole show. Talking to you guys.
Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with yourself.
That's all I'll be doing. That's all I'll be doing.
But in the end, the stuff is like our generation. This AI stuff is mind-blowing. The kids nowadays, it's like, oh yeah, I'll go to ChatGPT and ask it all this stuff. But like, when you're seeing, go do a Google search or a YouTube search for Nano Banana from Google. It is crazy.
I have the link right here.
Put
it right down. Already got it.
Like, there's a video where there's a guy walking, like in water, and it's actually doing the splashes as he's walking through the water, and he's looking down at his feet. It's crazy. And it generates that. I don't know what to say. It's and video generation now looks so realistic, it's not even funny.
Well, that's the scary part, because there was a movie with Will Smith called Enemy of the State.
Oh, right. Don't even say that word, Will Smith.
Right. Well, I have to, because the government now has you don't do anything. Yes, you did. We have a video proving you robbed a bank, you killed 5 people. None of it's real.
Yeah.
And that's AI today. So imagine in 5 or 10 years.
It's going to look even. I think in 10 years it'll be undistinguishable from what you see.
I don't think it's going to be that far. I think we see that in 2 or 3 years. I don't think it's going to be 10 years.
I agree 100%. No, I think 2 or 3 years it'll be that. But imagine an extra 5, 6 years after that to what you'll be able to do exactly.
You'll be a battery by then, Stephen.
Yeah, probably.
So maybe you and I will be Ds. D cell batteries.
Yeah. That, or we'll have double Ds. Who knows, right? So
yeah, split us up.
Who knows? But at the end of the day, it's really scary. Like, I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, okay, fine. The language model thing, I think some of it they've got it nailed down. The video generation, image generation is nuts. The music stuff on Suno, I didn't go back. Apparently they released a new version or something. But there's all these players in there. They're doing. You know what I'd like to see AI do? This is my dream AI programming helper model, is to take all the vintage computer programming languages, and then you can ask it anything about those languages. Like if you want to learn machine language for the 6502 or Z80 and you want to make a game, this thing will help you out. That's what I want.
Well, it's funny we mentioned that 'cause before the show started. I was telling Stephen, I asked ChatGPT, since I'm getting this new 3D printer, it says, I want you to make me an STL file of a Space 99 Eagle. Can you do it? He says, yeah, I can do that. I said, great. He says, do you want me to do landing legs long? He said, yeah, that's fine. Do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do this? Yeah, yes. Okay, I can generate the file for you now. Do you want me to? I'm like, yes. Okay. Oh, sorry, you ran out of requests. I'm like, what? You did that.
Put in your credit card for $16.99 per month or whatever.
So annoying.
But I agree with Video Game Vegas. There's a lot of AI generated stuff. Like the stuff I ended up taking off my YouTube, here you go, don't recommend this, is the Jetsons real life Panavision or whatever.
Yes.
I got sick of seeing that. Don't get me wrong. But I did see Star Wars Darth Maul AI generated movie.
The fight?
It looks incredible.
Yeah.
It was on Star Wars Theory.
Yeah,
channel.
so I watched him watching it yesterday.
And I was like, that's pretty freaking cool. At least if it gets used for that, I could see that being valuable or whatever, right?
It is, but the companies, like Lucasfilm is usually pretty lax with that. They usually are okay with you doing Star Wars stuff. Star Trek doesn't. Star Trek, went after everyone, so you could do 15 minutes max. You can't do anything over 15 minutes. But they were doing better Star Trek than CBS was doing.
Oh yeah. That's what's happening with these fan films. It's nuts how they're, and you could do good I think the AI will be good proof of concepts as far as what's possible, what you should do, or that works, that doesn't work. Sort of a quick and dirty previs, if you will.
Right.
I think that could be useful for that. But to take away jobs, I think at the end of the day, I think AI will be good to do the monotonous work that humans don't want to do. I think that's where I think that stuff is going to be valuable. But like I said, the perfect model that I want is a vintage computer programming model. You can ask it anything about any old computer, let's say before the Amiga or Amiga and lower or whatever, pick a date. And you can ask it anything you want. Hey, I want to make a Donkey Kong game on my Commodore 64. Can you help me get started with some machine language code or
whatever? It could do that now. It wasn't great, but I know that if you go for the ChatGPT 5 paid subscription, it's writing code.
Oh, okay. So I do web-based programming, right, in PHP. It does that flawlessly. I gave it code that I did like 10 years ago, Glenn, and I said, can this be better and optimized? It took my 20 lines of code and shrank it down to 5. It blew my mind. I was like, okay. And I copy pasted it and I understood the code, but I was like, oh, you could do that. You could do that. You could do that. And it worked. And I was like,
every answer AI gives you is 42.
Yeah, 42.
42. That's it.
But it's nuts though. It's good, but it's nuts at the same time, right? So it's kind of interesting to say the least. So it's but in the end, I think with AI, it's really cool. But I try to stay on top of it so that at work, like my boss told me, he says, Stephen, you're the only one that really looks and plays around with AI. Everybody else is
on the job
doing it out of
obligation. Stop doing it on the job, okay? He's mad.
No. He wants me to learn AI on the job. They actually looped me into some conversations that we're buying product to do this stuff I was talking about. And I'm looped in because he basically said, you're the one that's always sending me stuff. Like the song that you made for the show, I sent my boss that. And then he was like, you did that? I said, well, I didn't really do it, but AI did it or whatever.
So me just wanted to ask if the FU is real. No, it's totally real. Totally real. Totally real. It's real. But on that note, Stephen, I want you to come back on whenever you want to. Don't feel like you ever can't say no, but everyone wants you back. Just saying.
Well, look at it this way. Maybe next week or whatever, you can ask people and say, hey, how much do you guys really want Stephen back? And then people
want a poll. I'll do a poll for this week. I'll put a poll in the
Yeah,
channel.
sure.
We'll do that.
Do a poll,
Do a poll.
and I'm really happy to have come back, and it's always a pleasure. Me and Glenn, even though I left, me and Glenn are still friends. It's not
No,
going to
not.
change.
You're a turd. You left.
I'm a turd.
You're a turd.
Yeah, and and mental health wise, everything's better, which is good. So that's helped a lot, and I actually owe that to the show, to be honest, like I spoke about before. So yeah, I'm gonna give it some thought to come back or not. Maybe in the winter might just be a good thing to do for.
Has
'Cause
winter started there yet? I mean, you're up there. You're up
No,
north.
there's no snow
Oh.
yet. It's starting to get cold.
Did you have a
bit,
big
but
aurora this week? You know, the auroras. Did you have a big auroras this week or no?
the aurora borealis, the
Yeah.
northern lights, they call it.
Yeah.
That usually starts more in January, but I haven't looked outside because right now in the fall here, there's a lot of cloud cover and raining a lot.
Okay. There's supposed
So
to be a
you
big.
don't
There's
see it
supposed to be
so
a
much.
big thing like on the 2nd.
Oh,
But
I
it's
was not aware
it's
of it.
now the 5th. So if you didn't see it, it's too late.
Oh, I don't usually go outside and go wow or anything.
Because you see it a lot, right? Because it's something you see normally, right?
Yes, in the winter, especially with a clear sky, it's beautiful. That stuff, you know what I mean? And you kind of look at that stuff and just wonder, how's that possible? Sometimes we can get that much light and colors and all that stuff dancing in the sky, where it's cool.
Have you gotten any superpowers from it? Because basically, you're getting cosmic radiation from this.
No, like you, I get a sore back. That's what it is. That's all I get is a damn sore back. So it's but yeah, I really enjoyed coming tonight. It was good. It was a good deterrent. I texted Glenn. I said, "Hey, you want a guest on your show?" He's like, "Yeah, let's go." I was like, "Sure, let's do it." Yeah,
right.
and I always I like reading the chat and chatting with you. It's always good. So it's a lot of fun. So maybe if I do come back, we'll start doing these theme-based things and stuff like that. So
yeah, but 2 old men with 2 bad backs, Let me change the name of the show. The 2 men with bad backs.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then I've been playing some games too. Like I've been playing Hunter Call of the Wild, a hunting game. That's so Canadian of me, I guess. Stereotypical, I guess. Golf, play golf games, and a lot of retro stuff, obviously. But I do play new stuff, and I've been beefing up my Steam library. So I buy Steam stuff on the cheap now. So cheap. I got stuff on my wish list, and when it goes to like a $5 or lower, I'm thinking about it.
Well, at that price point, it's like, why not? The game's got to be worth $5.
RoboCop was like $12. So Rogue City, and it's the best RoboCop game ever. It feels like you're playing RoboCop. You move slow, you're like a tank, and you blow guys' heads off.
Well, there was a couple things done, RoboCop versus Terminator, and RoboCop beats Terminator every time. People don't realize how strong RoboCop is compared to a Terminator.
Oh yeah, it's a tank.
Yeah.
It's the body tank basically. Yeah. And Rogue City, if you guys want to play and it's actually Peter Weller does the voice, and essentially, it has a VR mod too. Wow, okay, that's got to be a little scary. And basically, you're not running around. You're quickly pacing around, shooting bad guys, basically, with your ginormous pistol machine gun looking thing. Yeah. So it's crazy. It's a great game and stuff like that. So I've been playing that and the golf stuff and playing real life golf. I don't know if anybody in the chat actually plays golf, but I enjoy a good round of golf in the summertime. So it's cool stuff. So yeah, and it's not an expansion. It's a whole new game. You're buying a whole new game. It's not an expansion.
What's the VR?
Saiyan Spirits. It's called Unfinished Business, I think is what it's called.
Oh, it's a toilet.
It's a whole new game. Yeah, Unfinished. I don't know what. I guess Europeans don't see the irony in that comment, but I love RoboCop in general. I have a RoboCop figurine in my living room. It's a expensive statue and everything. So it's it's the same engine and same everything, but apparently it's a whole new executable and it's a whole new story and everything. So it runs really nice though. the new RoboCop game. So
All right.
if you guys are RoboCop fans, check out the trailers at least. And like I said, Peter Weller does the voice of RoboCop. They actually got him to come back and do the voice, so it makes it even better. So it's pretty cool stuff.
Well,
So,
Stephen, it's good
anyway.
having you on tonight, and
Yeah.
hopefully we'll do a poll,
Glad to
get
be
you
here.
back on again. Maybe get Glenn as well, and then we'll change up, get a trio of trouble on Friday
Yeah.
nights.
If you
Well-
get another Glenn here, to be Glenn 1 or Glenn 2.
We'll put you in the middle. We'll put you in the middle with the two Glens on the
This
sides.
Hi, my name is Daryl. This is my brother. Or no, my name is whatever, and this is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. That's what it's going to be like.
It could
The
be.
new
It
Hard
could
Show.
be. But I hope
Yeah.
everyone had a good night tonight. You had a good weekend coming up. I hope Stephen you have a good weekend too. I have
You guys
Quite
also, and you too, Glenn.
got a lot of stuff doing this weekend. But everyone, listen, thanks for joining us tonight. Aside from the one ordering problem with myself, but you know it's me. But remember, tell family and friends you love them. Tomorrow's never promised. Stephen, your wife
Don't
will be
be an
coming home and
asshole.
kids will be home. No. Make sure you tell
That's
your
my line.
wife and daughter you love them. Don't be that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, exactly. But don't be an asshole.
Don't be an
That's-
asshole. Don't be an asshole. Don't be arcade
Yeah.
one up. And game on.
Game on, guys.
Gluing on cartridges, hit reset. 8-bit dreams, can't lose that bet. Floppy disks and arcade lights. Pac-Man, Frogger, we're playing all night. Simpsons in the background, neon in the air. 80s vibes, man, we didn't care. VHS tapes, staying up too late. Saturday cartoons, can't wait to escape. Dial-ups humming, we're hacking the code. Back when everything was in upload mode. Atari, Commodore, pixels on screen. Living in the future was more than a dream. It's time to kick it old school, turn the clocks back, break the rules. When the pixels pop and the world was cool, we're taking it back, that's how we roll, we roll. It's time to kick it old school, where the beats are fresh, the tech was gold. From arcades, TV shows that ruled. You know we're kicking it old school. MTV playing our favorite jams. Moonwalking with MJ, Neon Slam. Ghostbusters gear, we're ready to go. Chasing slasher scenes, fears in tow. Back to the future, hop in the DeLorean. Knight Rider cruising, man, there's no ignoring them. Battlestar Galactica, what a ride. Looney Tunes, antics, pure joy inside. Blockbusters ruled, we lined up for days. Video games booted up in the pixelated maze. Movie marathons and popcorn nights. We ruled the screen, living in the lights. It's time to kick it old school, turn the clocks back, break the rules. When the pixels pop and the world was cool, we're taking it back, that's how we roll, we roll. It's time to kick it old school, where the beats are fresh, the tech was gold. From arcades to TV shows that ruled, you know we're kicking it old school. Grab your joystick, the game's about to start. A high score world, now that's an art. We're cruising on hoverboards, living our dream. Old school forever, we're igniting the scene. It's time to kick it old school, turn the clocks back, break the rules. When the pixels pop and the world was cool, we're taking it back,